The Gospel according to KPop Demon Hunters. When my son first requested to watch the Netflix animated film, KPop Demon Hunters, I hesitated, but probably not for reasons you expect. It wasn't because it was a movie. We have a weekly Saturday movie night family tradition. It also wasn't because it was fictional. I've previously written on what I feel about the role of imagination. It certainly wasn't because of the mention of demons and its potential satanic influence, for reasons which I will explain in this article. I hesitated because of my son's sensitive nature. He doesn't scare easily, but there are things that can scare him badly. They don't even need to be visual images. He could listen to a music riff or read a description in a book and declare it too creepy. The only problem is what frightens him aren't always the usual suspects, which can make it difficult to anticipate. Having never watched KPop Demon Hunters, this was before it became the pop culture phenomenon that it is now with references everywhere. I wasn't quite sure what to expect. The word demon conjured up in my mind the type of imagery that could possibly haunt my child's mind for a long time. Thankfully, the trailer provided hints to the type of movie it was, and I decided to take the chance, while also resolving to turn it off at the first sign the content was inappropriate for my child. An unexpected gospel moment. I didn't get close to even considering needing to stop playing the film that night. We laughed, I cried, which isn't surprising, and our shoulders bopped along to the many catchy tunes within the movie. What I didn't expect, however, was the ability to share the gospel message with my son while watching it. Widma is the ruler of the demon realm in KPop Demon Hunters. He makes deals with humans, promising them a life of comfort in exchange for their souls and an eternity of servitude. He controls and torments the demons, and as he gains in power, humans too, by reminding them of their shame, insecurities, and past faults. Rumi, the protagonist of the show, protects humanity and the world by hunting the demons through singing and non-gory fighting, alongside her two bandmates, Mira and Zoey. What no one knows, however, is that she's also part demon. Widma has no control over her, but Rumi is tortured by her secret, which is threatening to reveal itself, and instructions by her foster mom and mentor to tell nobody else about it. Our faults and fears must never be seen. The band falls apart after Rumi's secret is exposed. Mira and Zoey feel betrayed by Rumi and can't reconcile with the fact she is part demon, the being they loathe the most and been trained to hunt and destroy. The disunity gives the demons the upper hand. However, when Rumi finally makes peace with her imperfect nature, the trio reunites, becoming more powerful than before, and defeats Guema. Why did I cover up the colors stuck inside my head? I should have let the jagged edges meet the light instead. We listen to the demons, we let them get between us. But none of us are out here on our own. A Christian perspective. Saturday movie nights at our place may not be something you'd enjoy doing with my family. Often, I would need to hit pause to explain plotlines to my son. There would also be frequent chatter while the movie plays, as I often find the stories give me opportunities to talk to my son about values, relationships, and compassion. I never saw it coming, but in the midst of watching KPop Demon Hunters, our conversation became focused on our sinful nature and how Satan constantly reminds us of our shortcomings and imperfections through negative self-talk. There's a Bully in My Brain is an excellent children's picture book on this topic. We talked about our desire for perfection, the bad feelings we have after making mistakes, and how the only one who can help us is Jesus. I had the opportunity to remind my son we don't have to keep our sins secret, and we don't need to hide if we've done something wrong, because Jesus is always ready to forgive us. All of this from an animation I wasn't sure if I should let my son watch in the first place. Don't get me wrong. I'm not advocating for KPop Demon Hunters to be used as an evangelistic tool, although I'd be very impressed by anybody who could pull it off. The reality is, non-Christians watching the film would probably not draw any gospel message from it. KPop Demon Hunters didn't set out to tell Jesus' story of redemption, but it did enable me to share my Christian perspective with my son. Living in the world. Some screen time experts tell us we shouldn't ban devices from our children or restrict access to keep them safe from its detrimental aspects. Instead, as parents, our job is to teach them how to be good digital citizens so they know what to expect when they go online and how to navigate the inevitable negativity they will encounter.